Please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Friday, January 18th, and my name is Dorian Speaker. Today we'll have your latest school, local, and national news, so stay tuned because CTN starts now. In your headline news, a pair of hawks attacking people in a parking lot of a hotel have sent more than a dozen people to hospitals. A wildlife chopper said 14 people were victims late last week. They all went to the hospital, and one man who had to get 17 stitches. With permission from Florida Fish and Wildlife, the chopper captured and released the hawks. In other news, about 300 people gathered last night demanding answers for the death of a teenager struck and killed by an undercover sheriff's deputy vehicle last week. 15-year-old Josiah Pennard and his friend were crossing North Florida Avenue Friday night, and an undercover deputy swerved to avoid one of them and hit Josiah. Plans were in place so the protesters' march would not be injured, and the protests remained peaceful. And now to Ian with your week's weather.
I'm Ian Gibson with this weekend's weather. Today, as we fade into the afternoon, temperatures will transition from the low 60s to the mid 70s, with partly clouded skies and no chance of rain for today. This weekend, temperatures will remain the same, reaching into the mid 70s and low 50s. However, by the time we return, temperatures will decrease back into the low 60s. And similar weather news, this Sunday evening, Floridians will get to see a rare show, a total lunar eclipse. However, this is not any old total lunar eclipse where the Earth gets between the sun and the moon and our globe casts its shadow onto its orbiting neighbor. This eclipse will be able to show a rare blood moon. The reason for this is by having Earth's atmosphere refracting the light of the eclipse. The moon appears to have a reddish or orange tint to it during the lunar eclipse as it passes through Earth's shadows. All of this will take place Sunday night. Now to David with your school news.
I'm David Moore with your school news. Senior fees are now $100, so be sure to pay up. Are you looking for a spring sport to play? Clearwater High School will have both boys and girls lacrosse teams this spring. Practices start January 28th. See Coach Melvin in room C11 for more information. Do you have a 3.0 and are interested in exploring your future professional career while earning high school and college credits during your senior year? Don't pass up the opportunity to apply for the district-wide executive internship program. Information and applications can be found online. Find the link on the Clearlight. Any student interested in playing tennis this year should stop by Miss Biddle's office and pick up the athletic paperwork. Clearwater High School has been invited to a special performance of the Broadway musical Hamilton at the Strass Center in Tampa on March 7th. A limited number of student tickets are available for only $10, thanks to a partnership from the Gilder Lehrman Institute of American History. Students must be enrolled in a social studies class, such as U.S. History or U.S. Government, and are required to complete a project based on the founding documents. If you are interested in participating, please stop by Pod 9 to see Ms. Hipple or email her at hipplem@pcsb.org. Attention seniors! Grad Bash tickets will be on sale February 5th and 6th during both lunches. Tickets cost $130. Also, the date of the senior breakfast has been changed. The breakfast will now be held on Friday, May 24th. A local Clearwater law firm is seeking part-time student help as an office assistant. For more details, see the Clearlight or contact Ms. Tanton. Are you artistic? Then this contest is for you. Fame Academy t-shirt logo design contest is now through January 23rd. Create a sketch or electronic image and be sure to include FAME and images of CHS in the FAME Academy. Be creative. Final submission must be on plain white paper with clean dark lines. Winners will receive a free t-shirt and a gift certificate. Turn in your design to Miss Balcombe in D2. Check out this awesome offer from A Solo for teachers and students to see As You Like It, one of Shakespeare's great comedies, for only $5. This is the play with the All the World's a Stage monologue. And now back to the desk.
And finally, a Pennsylvania Police Department's request for volunteers to get drunk for law and order purposes. The police department sought 3 volunteers to drink hard liquor so officers could be trained on how to administer field sobriety tests during traffic stops. After the ad on Facebook, it got over 1,000 shares in one day. If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please email Mr. Gordon at gordonwpcsb.org. If you are a student, please have your club sponsor or coach send the email. Like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Productions for a look back at some of this year's broadcasts. Check out the CDMP Clearlight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN and have a great tornado day.